Hi, and welcome back to Let's Win XCOM Long War. I'm Phwop, and we have a moderate alien abduction on a waterfront. We'll see if it's a different map. I only know of the one waterfront map with the huge building that is quite treacherous. Thankfully, it is wide open to heavy weapons, so I will be bringing a significant number of those. And if it's something else, then we'll have to work it out. Our workshop is finishing up, and nothing else is happening in the next week. Although within 2 weeks we'll have all our laser weapons, and it'll be the end of the month, and we'll have our thermo generator right before the month starts. We'll use the beginning of the month funds. I should find the money to dig this place out, so that I can build the satellite uplink that I already have the engineers for without trying too hard. We did make a couple of weapon fragments trades thanks to alien weaponry research, unlocking that council request, and we were lucky that our first two satellites nabbed us 2 engineers each. Plus we went into China, which gives you 2 at the end of the first month if you put 2 satellites in it. So that is how we managed to close the gap to our next satellite uplink, and we will be building satellites and starting the uplink at the beginning of next month with that paycheck. Let's take a look at the barracks. Strategize. Already did this a little bit. There's no one we're going to squeak in. I don't feel like exhausting anyone because we're already running a little short on people, possibly because we did not get enough levels from the last one. This is not going to be the easiest mission. We're going to take both our snipers. I'm going to bring this sleeper and a scout and a rocketeer, gunner. Yeah, let's just jump in it. Okay. You two. Let's just make this easy on ourselves. Oh wait, there might actually be serious missions coming up. Halfway through the month there could be a terror mission. Rough. Sometimes you have to exhaust people. I don't want to do it yet. Bring this gunner. Yeah, with accuracy like that, whew, she is brutal. Now we can go for suppression that hurts people. That's incredibly good. I think that's what we're gonna go for, especially because if she hits a regular shot with this, it does tons of damage. It gets +2 damage from mayhem. So this and that LMG she's carrying. How are we gonna roll with her? Also, while she can't take reaction fire when suppressing at squad site ranges, so if you suppress them, don't expect to get a shot off when they dart out of your suppression, if they choose to. We can still apply that 2 damage from mayhem at long ranges. So the other choice for her with her incredible accuracy would be flush, to go down the heat path, but mayhem into shredder is effective against everything, and you don't have to penetrate the damage reduction to apply shredder with your suppression. It's like guaranteed, so that's just icing on the cake. I'd love to have holo targeting. I could have a holo targeting scout. Okay, lightning reflexes. I could go will to survive. Good defense. Good everything. Will to survive will only make everything a little bit better. Make you tough. Holo targeting. Tough choice. He has really good accuracy, so hollow targeting is not a bad plan. This is a better hollow targeting scout build, as they have really crappy accuracy. So let's bring this assault. And a private. Do I want a private this time? Actually, I would prefer to have this guy closer to your next level. 1 mission, 1 kill, 122 XP. I think we can do better than that. You're certainly going to be a scout. Your accuracy pretty much requires a shotgun and grenades. Attack armor because you're low health. I don't want you to just get completely erased either. You don't leave me many choices. Hit and run would be optimal with the accuracy of this guy. He could be a really nasty marksman, hit and run marksman. Let's do it. Let's stick to what we're good at. Alright, our squad site sniper, or our operator sniper, can move into the next level territory. Snapshot, we all know what that does. Conflicts a bit with double tap. It's good for that turn in between. It does give you 1 mobility, and it comes with 4 aim, but it might not be what you need. Since it's only limited, it's basically worthless with marksman rifles. So, Sentinel also doesn't really work so well with double tap. I suppose you could Sentinel on your off turns, but that just means you won't have the ammo to use double tap. And Flush. Flush is basically saying, I need to make this shot. It's also quite useful. Flush in the future in 3.15 will not work. It won't cause flying units to move. But that plus 30 accuracy means that you can nail a shot when you have to. So that is what our sniper is for. That is what operators are about. Nailing the shot. And she's good to go. I'm actually going to give her high capacity mags, as the sniper rifle has a base of 5 ammo. The marksman rifle has 5 as well. So 6 ammo is a double tap, a flush, and then another double tap. You want to make sure you have 2 rounds worth of double tap. Think about it in sets of 3 rounds. You want to keep going for 3 rounds since you're close. You're there. So that makes all the difference. We got our LMG on our Mayhem gunner. She's got a laser sight because she's pretty boss, and tankiness. He's got his hit and run. Do I want the marksman rifle or do I want a shotgun for this level? Oh, he's got a sawed off. Maybe we should take the machine pistol. It's already kind of slow. Stick with a marksman rifle. The hit and run, kind of positional. I think I want the tac vest, I hate to say. Straight up lightning reflexes, low health. She's got tac armor. She's set. Here is another sniper. We have squad sight, low profile, and our choice. Ready for anything is good. Hit and run is great. Double tap is good. Her accuracy is solid. Her movement is slow. I think her health is passable. Willpower is good. Defense is alright. I'm gonna go with ready for anything on this one. Is that true? Yeah, I'm gonna go for ready for anything on this one. An area control sniper is just what this team needs, and I would like to start training one of those early on. Now, she is equipped with, I want a real sniper rifle. Vest. You. I'm afraid I don't want a vest on you. I want you tough. We'll be fighting around our gunner. 2 scouts and our assault. Shotgun, attack armor, AP, Alright, I think we are good to go. Let's see if there's more than one waterfront map.
We have visual on the mission. Brazilian authorities have
Okay,
requested our help.
this is new.
So that's where we're going next.
Where is it? No, I know this map.
Civilians for abduction in several major cities across the globe.
Okay, this is a good map for us, as it is kind of long. Thanks to it being a council mission, I suppose, it definitely gives us... Keep an eye out for the meld, guys. You can see it in these intros. Not to mention the intros are awesome. Rawr, so angry.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Okay, encountering something in there would suck because we want to get all our heavy weapons positioned. And we have a lot of heavy weapons. But we definitely want to control this so we can get our snipers up on top. So,
That's affirmative.
I want my LMG here.
Rolling.
Okay, that's where I want my ready for anything sniper.
Heading to that location.
This is where I want my operator for now. Got 2 shotgun scouts and our marksman scout. No, 2 shotgun troops.
Solid copy.
So, shotguns are going to cover this. He is our hit and run.
Moving. I feel, Commander.
Affirmative. Covering now. I'm on it.
So we take 1 turn to get people positioned so they can do something.
Roger that.
This is okay. That's good. That's what I need.
Understood. Moving out.
All right. take it.
Yes, Commander.
You just hold steady.
Overwatch. Aye, aye. On Overwatch.
Now, thinking you're safe moving up to here and here, bad idea. There's almost always something out here. And getting trapped in this place, the cover's okay, but it's very hard to get a lot of people a lot of your people engaging on the enemies, which will spread out across this whole area. And this place sets on fire really easy. Like, this place is always on fire. I don't know how you guys experience it, but it always seems to be on fire when I go there.
On the move.
So I am in no rush. We're gonna stick with our snipers.
On Overwatch. I don't think they're alone out here.
That's quite far away, and that would be the closest pod. Also, unfortunately, out of our sniper's purview.
Heading to that location.
What I do want to know is, okay, can I get my snipers up there right now?
On the move. I'm on the move.
Oh yeah, dashing isn't so bad with those guys.
Okay.
Okay, we heard some contacts.
Moving.
We've checked out that square. Our sniper's good
Confirmed.
for the dash.
On target position now. Roger that.
That should be nice and safe.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Alright, we've got our heavy weapons position to go after that meld.
Heading there now. Weapons free.
Alright. Should not have too much issue with this guy, assuming our heavy weapons can target him. Okay, we got the flush. We'll take her shot first, as her overwatch could be useful.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
If he were down to 2 health, we could simply suppress. As is, we could try for the flush, or we can take 2 shots with double tap. Now, see, we won't use up our double tap because we should get a kill if we get a hit. Perfect. So she gets to keep her double tap for the next round. Let's go ahead and advance towards this thing.
Position confirmed. Got a visual.
Alright, we get a nice little mixed squad here. Oh, what a... Well, that was... Meld really is a death trap, guys.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay. That was incredibly unfortunate.
Already there.
Let's go ahead and reposition our LMG.
Heading there now.
Yeah, that was bad. There's greed again. Do not go for the meld. Do not ever go for the meld. Alright, come on, Overwatch. Let's hope. Good, it would be great if she hits. Good. Good. He's the one I feared the most. I'm glad the drone didn't tank all the Overwatch. Sadly, we did not murder him immediately. But we did screw him up. Oh, shotgun Overwatch. Here it comes. Oh, okay, he dashed. That's fine. He did make me nervous. Unless he's got a running gun or something awful. This guy is going to take some pot shots. We are in low cover, which sucks for us. Oh, we're suppressed. They are quite clever. This drone is going to be unpleasant, like they do. Alright, we panicked, but thankfully our will to survive kicked in. No one else panicked. Suppressing that drone might be nice. Okay, she's only got the one target. She's got two. We want her Overwatch. Ready for anything, we might as well take our shot.
Roger, I've got eyes on.
This is the only thing she can do.
Aye, aye.
Did she not apply Shredder? Could have sworn I applied Shredder even though I didn't do any damage before. Nope. Oh, she doesn't have Shredder. Pardon me, guys. We'll just take our two shots. The sniper rifle is capable of one-hitting. At least has a good chance of getting through that armor, and she's already in position, so... What else was I going to do with my turn? So since it's below half health, that means it will be suffering some kind of penalty. I don't like to do it, but I'm gonna inch up a little bit. Maybe the sectoids will come for me. Maybe not. Oh, she is not going to hit that, I don't think. Oh, very nice. Not enough to stop it, I'm afraid. But I appreciate it. So your Strangled characters won't be targeted by other aliens, is the good news. There are two. Okay, alright. At least our Overwatch is paying the dividends. Unfortunately. So now the aliens will have to advance. At least we don't have to worry about the drone flanking us. Maybe the drone will move to the acid and do something dumb. Maybe the drone won't do anything at all. Alright, good. We can definitely kill that one. She's got a shot, but only against him, huh? Flush. Flush has a high chance of letting his damage reduction shrug off the hit. She's about to be out of ammo. He can only nail these two. He can only nail that one. It's such weird lines of sight. He does have a little shotgun you can take out that one with. But the LMG has that under control. Alright, if I move her I get no shots, so flush guarantees a hit, but does not guarantee a kill. I'd rather know I'm going to kill it if I hit it than hit it. That's the end of that sentence. Okay, we do what we can.
I'm all out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. These units can act once they're free. You're finally not a bozo. Grenade range is going to get nerfed. When you're strangled in 3.15, so you're not going to get this full grenade range. We're going to go ahead and flash this guy to prevent any unnecessary casualties. This one...
Heading to that location.
Gonna go ahead and use the sawed-off. Save ourselves from the Seeker. Hopefully this incredibly not intimidating Overwatch can be used. Suppress this puppy. Oh wait, Mayhem Suppression should deal damage. Oh, I see, they have damage reduction. Oh, we have hit and run. Oh, what bosses are we? You know... Oh my god. Where are all these things coming from? Oh, nice hit. Is that all we had? Damn it. Glad I flashbanged that guy. That makes his mind merge pretty worthless. Yeah, we are not getting any meld, are we? At least I can suppress that one. Okay, she's back. I left them all alone. Okay, we have double tap. Maybe we can finally kill this drone.
Damn it.
Come
Use
on.
some ammo over here.
I could use some accuracy up in here. Okay,
I'm out of firepower over here.
that's one less beastie to worry about. This guy's in Overwatch. It is not going to be particularly impressive, and we're just going to go ahead and give him a taste of Mayhem Overwatch. So, of course, heavy cover always prevents 1 damage, but every little bit helps. We need that thing dead.
On my way.
We can tell that this has a red cover, which means that it should be a viable position to save our friend's butt. Now that thing... She has a handgun. So, little known trick. If you're behind cover, you can throw frag grenades on top of it for the kill. So we have that if we need it. I prefer to reload her. Greatly prefer. Note how here it's blue. That probably means I can't see that guy up there from that position. In fact, he is going to be hard to see, period. I don't think we can be flanked. There are only 2 sectoids. We're going to go for the coin flip. Sub-coin flip. Alright, perfect.
Toasted. It's killing time.
We will reload. She's already in a position to tackle that jerk. And I believe... Oh, not quite, huh? Oh, our Overwatch, come on, come on. Oh, rough. Sectoid's so brutal. At least no one else panicked. We got one suppressed left in us, or we could take that shot. Our sniper can take that shot too, maybe? Oh. Hip shot.
Damn it.
Did she not go into Overwatch? Huh. She didn't use up her turn. What is going on? I think that was a ready for anything bug. I'm not terribly surprised, but
Headed there now.
it'll be hard to think that was anything else.
Back in.
Alright, and we can suppress for the kill.
Aye, aye. Light them up. Out of ammo here. They're packing up.
He panics. Our assault gets back up in there. That was a scout who got did up.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
Nothing I can do about it, man.
No, 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 no. Please, no. No, damn it, no.
Sometimes. Alright. That sucks. Well,
Heading to that location. Good to go.
yeah, I figured he was gonna split. Good, he needed to reload. I think our operator can deal with him. Alright, everyone's back. We lost someone. Certainly happens. She's being all weird.
Taken care of.
But she nailed the kill. She can't go into Overwatch. So when they can't go into... I think... So post-strangling, they seem not to be able to go into Overwatch. Is there a reason for that? And it causes them to gain, like, an in-the-zone extra turn instead of their...
I'm ready.
Instead of their Overwatch. So, I'll mention that to Johnny.
Let's do
Let's
this.
see, let's just get ourselves back in order here.
We're green to go.
Okay, we're gonna perch the operator up here,
Running.
and we're gonna move the ready for anything sniper with the front lines. She is the midline. It is not good to dash your heavy weapons further than anyone else. That is not how setup teams work. Especially when there are thin men.
Headed there now. Reloaded.
Okay, now is when you dash your heavy weapons.
Hauling ass.
This is a good line for her. It's okay cover. We'd prefer heavy, but we do have low profile, so can't complain too much. And we'll prop her right up here.
What was that sound?
Okay, she can move here. That's awesome.
Rolling.
We of course want to engage them basically between these two.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Moving right here or here would be best. But that's
Moving to position. Affirmative. Covering now. Eyes peeled, Commander.
instead of stay aim, I went for Overwatch in case they bust up around the corner.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's go for here. It's a shame we had the death. That was a kind of awkward scout, but that doesn't mean he was any less loved.
Position confirmed.
Alright, that's acceptable to me.
Heading to that location.
This is
Heading to that location.
best location for our gunner. Which frees up
Copy that.
excellent location for our sniper.
On Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
There's something out there.
Alright. Looks like they are inside the building, not moving too much.
Heading there now.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch.
We'll see if we can pop the door open and lure them out into an ambush. Or maybe they're around this corner? That was... I mean, that door is open. I wouldn't... Oh no, they're right in there. We could be super ballsy and throw a grenade in there, but then you'll wind up super dead. So let's instead...
On Overwatch.
Heading to that location.
get ourselves in some incredible Overwatch positions.
Roger. I've got eyes on you. I've got my eyes on.
Try and nail them, because they've moved before, otherwise those doors wouldn't be open.
What's making that noise? Eyes on target.
Uh-huh, perfect. Perfect. We caught at least 2 of them.
Shot failed to connect.
Alright, we nailed 1. Got this. Nice. We nailed 2 on activation. Does not get much better than that. None of our heavy weapons have a shot against this guy.
Headed there now.
We're gonna ignore him if he wants to run out to his own demise. I find that acceptable.
Solid copy.
I think we got this.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
Alright, our first casualty of the game. Had to happen sometime. Poor scout, got wounded, frightened, hunkered, and then murdered. No promotions. Not terribly surprised. We didn't actually bring any privates. But Hidden Hawk did not go off too poorly. We did get not much. Not much of anything is what we got. 90 cash. And with 90 cash, is this everything we've got? 1, 2. With 100 cash, you can buy 2 more laser rifles. Now I want to save 15 alloys to start my advanced beam laser research. So this 6 out of my 22 will leave me with 16 left, which is just over that amount. And like I said, I want to build up a stash of laser rifles so I can trade them for experienced troops because, yeah, because that would be great. Need them to fill out your roster. They're great for catching up if you're behind. They're great for putting yourself ahead unless you already have a ton of corporal or better level troops, in which case they're not that much better, but they're still good to have. And sometimes, I'm not sure, but they might be able to have exceptional stats. I'm pretty sure their willpower, and maybe this was just in Long War 2, but I found their willpower could be incredibly high. Alright, our workshop is online. Ooh, I should have waited for this before building those laser rifles, as it would have saved me, I don't know, 10 credits. But it's also just a couple hours.
Contact detected.
Small scout, I would love to bring this guy down. He's flying low, not nap the earth. So we are totally free to shoot him. Go, go, go. Need XP. Yeah.
Contact lost.
Okay, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Let's take him down for a mission. We just need 1 hit. Maybe we won't get hit first. Aww. Well, aw, and we destroyed it. We only got a cash bounty. Lame-ish, because, cash bounty, oh, we got 2 alloys. Because remember, I counted specifically how many alloys I got. So, let's see. 2 laser rifles, 5 laser rifles. I want 1 more, that'll put me at exactly 15 alloys. Do I want 1 more rifle? Carbine, 2, 3. Yeah, let's build a second. That'll give me 6 rifles, enough to make 2 trades, if I have to. And of course enough to outfit a whole squad. More than enough to outfit a squad with my carbines and other ones. What are these requests? Here we go. Laser rifles for a tactical corporal. Satellite transfer. We are not going to make it 85 hours. What's that? A little over 3 days. Yeah, these they only give you 5 days to make these laser rifle trades, so you have to have the weapons in advance.
We're picking up a new contact, and it's generating a strange signal, almost like it's scanning for something.
This guy is going to blow up one of our satellites. Almost guaranteed. I think guaranteed. And there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know what generated him because we shot down the last one. Darn, and there's nothing we can do about it. We didn't have a replacement satellite up. That'll leave me with 6. I'm going into advanced beam. I wouldn't mind going into sectoid autopsy. I'm gonna wait a couple days for this one.
We've just lost one of
Damn
our
it.
satellites.
That
We will now
sucks.
be unable to track any UFO
That was
contacts
also
over
a
particular
big
nation,
chunk of my
and they've cut
income.
our funding as a result.
Yeah, they have. So, Japan is pissed. I don't think it got that much worse than it had been.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming
Next
in
mission is Portent 1. Alright, 2 scientists, 2 engineers, some cash. Is it always French? Alright guys, you know how this mission goes. We don't have laser weapons yet, which sucks. But it's a pretty light mission. Drop down, thin man heavy. We got our assault back. Lots of chances for hit and run to trigger. And yeah, we're not looking not too shabby. It's a shame we're only gonna have 2 satellites in the air. But what are you gonna do? Alright, so in the next week we're gonna get all of our laser on. Almost. We're definitely gonna get a ton of laser weapons. Unfortunately, that's probably 2 to 3 missions away. That's about how many you can expect in a week. 1 or 2 early game, 2 or 3 mid to late game. 21st, so before the end of April, we'll have tons of lasers. We'll be getting all our alloy rebates. And unfortunately, we will be at subpar satellite coverage thanks to this hunter UFO who showed up out of nowhere. I wonder if destroyed UFOs can still trigger hunters. That might actually be what happened here. Also, that ready for anything bug, I will mention to Johnny. We'll see if we can get that fixed. And maybe it's already fixed. Coming up for the build. Oh yeah, I want to excavate this. We are going to get quite the rebate. How many are we going to get? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to get 10 alloys back, which means I can actually use some of this cash to build something. Another carbine. A heater. A pistol. Let's build a heater. Start digging this out. Alright, so we will go on the first important mission in the next episode of Let's Win XCOM Long War. I hope you liked what you saw. I had a good time this one, even though we did unfortunately see our first casualty, Specialist Naoko Ito. 2 kills, 2 missions. Sadly ended by a sectoid after panicking from a sectoid shot. And I'll let you know is because I went after Meld, remember, I got a double pod activation of 2 thin men, a drone, 2 sectoids, and 3 seekers. Wow, that is some serious shit. That's like, the fact that we only lost a scout, and really due to excellent enemy rolls, like RNG style, was just kind of mind-blowing. So, I guess that's it. Until next episode, play on.